When it comes to sales, an automatic thing that is tied into sales, whether you are in real estate, cars, you're selling any type of service or product, is networking. Networking is such a key component to having a long-standing career in sales. It is a massive part as to why I am as successful as I am. And it helps to play into every aspect of my business, whether it is the sales portion, marketing, and also too, just like building an awareness for what I do in the industry that I'm in. So for me, my question is to you, do you network? Do you know what that means? Networking means that you're actually going out of your bubble, your work bubble that you're in within yourself. And are you speaking to other people that are in the industry that you're in? Are you networking with them? Are you in locations with clients or potential clients that could be using your service? What are you doing to network your brand, your product, your company with other companies? There's a list of things that is involved in networking, and I'm gonna tell you what I do. First thing is first is I network within the industry that I'm in. For me, I actually work with dealerships across the country. So getting to know, the general managers or knowing the owners for as long as I've been in the business has played a massive role into why I get insane deals for my clients versus them walking into the store. I will call people, I'll follow up, I'll check in on them, see how their families are. If there's specific companies that are correlated to what you need to do in order to sell the product or service that you have, you need to network with those people. You need to know who they are beyond just like a conversation about a deal. Some people need to deal with the banks, finance, different lenders. Some people need to deal with distributors or, different aspects of your business involve other companies in order for you to take something from A to Z. And you really want to know these people. You really want to almost like do life with them. You want to network with them. You want to go beyond just a transactional relationship. And it's so important because when you need a favor last minute, when you need to get a deal done and you need, something to be, shaved price-wise on their end, when you need to get something expedited and to a customer quicker, people are more likely to follow through with helping you when you have actually built a relationship with them that is far, far more important than a transactional one. It's so important. Don't let your work control you. Don't let it just be about the money. Let it be about the experience and the way that you treat other people, especially people that are in your circle that actually help you to carry a deal from the beginning through to a sale. That's the first thing. Are you networking within the industry or within the group of companies that are helping you to achieve a sale? That is important. Secondly, my clients and building relationships with them is what honestly has had my business being as successful and as long-standing as it has. Networking has really allowed me not to have to always push money into marketing and push money into things for people to know who I am. It naturally allows my company to be known by other people. It's very grassroots style marketing to where you're not having to put all this money into something. It's simply just giving people your time, also, going out of your bubble to attend events. So that's what I'm kind of focusing on now is where are the clients that are buying your product? Where do they go? What groups are they involved in? What boards are they on? What organizations are they tied to? This is really important because a lot of the people that you haven't reached yet are in those places. So for me, I know that there's specific, car shows that happen, once a month here where I'm at in Orange County or Los Angeles, or, there's Monterey Car Week, which is a once-a-year car show that happens every year up in Monterey, California. It's the largest car event. I educate myself and my team as to what is taking place throughout the year in different locations to where there are clients that are going to be there that I've never talked to before. Being at locations, events, dinners, even if you have to pay for a ticket to go, trust me, there is a return on investment for yourself when you're putting yourselves in environments with other people that can actually afford or need your service. So for instance, if I'm at an event and I'm around a bunch of people that I don't know or that don't know me, but we have something in common that we're there for, like cars, for instance, or we have a mutual friend or whatnot. I'll either have someone introduce me to someone that they may know, or I'll even walk up to somebody that's maybe looking at a car and just start doing small talk. And I never go in for, my name is Melissa, this is what I do for a living. I always just, strike a conversation as if I am talking to a stranger on the street. And for me, I've developed a comfortability with that. So I really hope that you work on that tactic for yourself, of where you're talking with friends, you're meeting new friends through friends, and just learning just to be natural. But the natural conversation will lead to find out on what you do for a living. And it's just a matter of having a normal human conversation with someone, just having a little bit of small talk, talking about what they do. They'll probably ask you what you do and or why you're there. And you can always relate it back to what you do for a living, and always have a card on you, or always have something ready like your phone to be able to text to someone. Hey, let me send you my contact information. Or yeah, I'd love to exchange information. Just letting them know, hey, in the future, if you need anything regards to a car, or you may be looking for a house, or you may be looking for kids clothing, if you're selling kids clothing. If you ever are looking for this in the future, I would love to be one of your options, and maybe the first opportunity to tell you what I can do or how I can help you. Always just leading into it. Just, hey, I'd love to give you my information if you ever need anything in the future in regards to cars, or in regards to, looking for a home. It doesn't hurt to say that. And also too, repeating that to someone and letting them know your name and what you do will help them remember that. And giving them a physical card, and also even texting them, allows you to capture their phone number, allows you to capture maybe their email. And that is literally networking 101. It is allowing you to build a rapport with someone you've never done business with, or building rapport that you currently do business with and that you're keeping them, or even retaining a current customer relationship. That's really important too. And it's all within that networking realm. So that is a huge part of how I network. I'm in specific places where clients are. I'm talking to them. I have business cards on me. It might be a little uncomfortable for you in the beginning, but as you start to do it and just have small talk with people, it's not going to be a guarantee that you're going to get a new client, but you never know who they could be talking to the next day or a week from now, and they're going to remember talking to you, and you might even have a new deal through that. Lastly, networking besides within your industry, besides like where the clientele are at, is also networking with other businesses that have nothing to do with the industry that you're in. This is really important, and kind of how I do it is, for me, I think about, okay, what other companies would have similar clients that I would? Really high-end liquor companies, like brands, actual like really prestigious brands like Louis XIII Cognac. Baccarat, for example, if you don't know about Baccarat, it's a very high-end crystal brand. They do furniture, very high-end like pieces that clients that buy cars from me would also buy. Then I think of, really well-known law firms. I think of all these businesses that have the kind of clientele that are buying product like mine, that are buying also from them. And what I do is I build relationships with them. I literally can either walk into a store and talk to the manager, ask for the owner, and or if it's a corporate company, I get a hold of, one of the head marketing people, and just building a relationship, building a rapport. Because guess what? If they have the type of clientele that are buying product from them that would buy from you, they're going to look at you to know that you also have the type of clientele that they would try to reach as well. And building a rapport with other businesses in different industries allows you guys to kind of come together and collaborate on events, collaborate on even networking and marketing through, email or social media. These 3 different avenues of networking is so important because it's helping you to build a name for yourself within your industry, with people that don't know you, as well as within businesses that people have never met you through. So for me, those things have really helped me to gain a great reputation, consistent funneling and momentum every single month that I go into, and also access to people, businesses, and just referrals that I never would have access to before. So I know it's a lot to think about, but if you can make a list of people within your industry, companies within your industry that you work with that you don't reach out to, make a list and then just start to tackle that list, whether it's calling them, whether it's showing up at their office, Ultimately, you want to build a rapport with people that are helping you to create a sale and to make it happen. Secondly, make a list, like Google, look up, ask other people that are in your industry, what events are going on this month? What are events going on this year? Whether it's in the city or the town that you're in, or right outside your town, or in the US, make a list and like don't overwhelm yourself, but maybe tackle one thing a month, or maybe tackle one thing a quarter, one event a quarter, and make that commitment to go and do those things to network with other people, especially potential clients. And lastly, networking with other businesses that are not in your industry. Make a list of like top 10 companies that you would love to align with and build a relationship with. And also write down how that could benefit them and not just you. And, reach out, build that rapport, create a relationship just of an introduction, and just be consistent with reaching out to them, showing up, maybe dropping by with some lunch, maybe dropping by with some donuts, maybe sending a candle as a gift. Whatever you need to do to start to build a rapport, I really recommend it because it's going to pay off for you in the future.